Welcome. Allergies. You sort of fighting your own system, your own way of being. Grounding. Taking off my shoes. Something of you that sticks out as in opposite of fitting in the world, in the version of you that you want people to see. Something sticks out. I don't know if you can see, but there's these two cards that sort of stick out. So something that sticks out, and you're fighting that. Why? You don't like it. It's just a perspective. It's not absolutely and universally unlikable. It's just your perspective. It's just you that don't like it. And there's a reason why it's there. And it might be helpful to some of the people around you for others to see. I'll give you an example. Inspiration. If you have that, it may be inspiration for someone looking up to you. I'm getting the vibe of smaller, like younger siblings or cousins sort of looking up to you just because you're older. And you have this thing that sticks out and you try to fight it and hide it because you don't like it. However, it may be inspirational and very helpful for someone looking up to you if you were to stop hiding it and stop fighting it and just letting it be. And something can grow out of that, out of the relationship with the person looking up to you, person or people. Something can sort of be birthed from that and sort of grow. I feel a relationship but it can be so many other things, so many, like, really endless opportunities. Forgetting the things that you have to do, the chores, the small things, menstruation, painful cycles. Yeah, symbols. I've seen a card that was not gonna be able to find it again, was sort of folded or dented a little bit, and that sticked out to me, and I wanted to see, I was curious about it, and I wanted to see more of her. This might reflect the thing you're fighting. It could make people curious about you and fascinated with you and want to know and learn more about you or this specific thing. So let it be. What's stopping you? Did someone judge that specific thing in the past? Way in the past? A parent as you were a kid, when you were a kid? You know, parents, they do create a lot of traumas without knowing it, that they're doing it, and without wanting to do it. Unfortunately, there's not, it's part of life, it's part of how the world is, how society is. It's just, yeah, parents not being ready to be parents. Because let's get real, nobody really is ready to ever provide that much. Let me rephrase that. Nobody's really able and ready to create an untraumatized human. That's not possible. Traumas are part of the contrast of life. Dichotomy, good and evil, beauty and ugly, beautiful and ugly. We live in that. There's always two sides, always two polar extremes of the same, and really it's all one. However, moreover, parents, they do some damage sometimes, but it's not their intention. Even if it looks like it is, it's really not. And in judging that thing from when you were a kid, they didn't know better. They were doing the best they could with what they had in that moment. And they might not even believe that judgment anymore now that you've grown up. They didn't want to harm you. I can guarantee that. So one more reason to let it be. Yeah, again, the dichotomy, the two sides, which is just two sides of the same thing. It's all just one. If you take good and evil, it is two sides, but they are one thing, one entity. Light and shadow. Usual cliche things that there's no shadow without a light, no light without a shadow, blah blah blah, whatever. Point is, it is one. So no need we don't do it because we need it. I was gonna say no need in dividing them and judging the good and judging the bad or the evil. But we don't do it because we need it. We don't suffer from evil and enjoy the good because we need to do that. It just is. It just happens to be like that. What we can do, though, is just staying there. Mothering, fathering ourselves. Again, picture a child sitting in the street, sitting on a step in kindergarten. They just fell. They got hurt. Their knee had bled a little bit. It's all good. You've medicated the injury. they're just really upset that that happened, and it's painful. And you are there next to this child, and they are just so grateful that you are there. You're not talking to each other. You're not necessarily hugging him if you don't feel like it. If you do feel like you are. The child is just so amazingly grateful that someone bigger than him is just there. There without trying to comfort them at all costs. There without trying to make the pain go away. Just there holding that pain. Eventually, we'll be able to, or not even able, we'll hold the pain, hold the evil, hold the ugly. Same as we'll hold the beauty, the good, and the joy. And just go through life. Pass by. We do pass by here, Earth, once or more. Life, the universe, whatever passes by us, through us. It's all just flow, and you die. Your rebirth. You're reborn. Whatever, you get what I'm saying. Just death and rebirth. And flow in the middle. Over and over and over. And the beauty and enjoyment is in all moments of that flow. All stages of that flow. All the things that happen in that flow, good or bad. And the contrast between the good and the bad has beauty in it too. Beauty and enjoyment. Or lessons. I don't know if you ever asked yourself, what's the purpose? Like, purpose of existence. Or have yourself existential crisis. I do find myself having quite a bit of them. The only answer that always makes sense in the wider meaning of the word, not just logical sense, holistic sense, or universal sense, is this: death, rebirth, flow in the middle, enjoyment and beauty in every moment, experience everything. Your commute to work is you living your purpose, because the purpose of everything is just experiencing life. Having life passing through us and us passing through it. Every moment that you live and that you experience, even just dumb scrolling, even cuddling with your dog, looking at the sky, the most passive thing that you can imagine, you are living your purpose in that thing. Every second of that thing that you're doing, that you are experiencing. I love you.